Hey folks, so today's video is day number 2 in my one palette a week using the Tarte Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen palette. And of course, if you watched yesterday's video, I went on about how I'm going to be doing wearable, work appropriate makeup look. Today this happened. And again, I always try to just take a palette, look at the colors and go, okay, how can I make this interesting? So today's look is definitely just a smoky eye using some of the darker shades, some of the oranges, and I decided to pair it with what I consider a true sort of gator green lipstick. So yeah, if you guys want to know how to do it, then just stay tuned and here's the tutorial. The shadows that I'm going to be using today, I'm going to be using Natural Peaches, as well as Dogman, as well as Sippy, and I might blend with Big Baby. I'm going to be dipping a 217 into Natural Peaches. This is going to go into my crease. These shadows are a little bit more soft, but they still blend very nicely. Next, I'm going to take a big fluffy brush. I'm going to dust into a little bit of Big Baby and just use that to blend out. Next, I'm going to continue with the same brush. I'm going to dip into Dogman, which is the orange. And then this, I find, has a little bit more fallout than the other shades, so I really want to tap off your brush, and it's very pigmented. You can see that the second I dust that onto my lid, that it just applies really nicely. And this is going to just go into the crease as well. Next up, I'm just going to take a stiff flat brush. I'm going to put that into Sippy, and I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that. Now, this color definitely has fallout. It has gold glitter in it that really doesn't stick when you apply it, and so you kind of want to dust your brush off so you can get most of that gold glitter off. Otherwise, it will be left as fallout on the face. And so I'm just going to go ahead and just dust that onto the eye. You can see that I definitely have fallout from the shade. So because the shadows are so soft, they do kick up a lot of product when you dip your brush in, and it does result in quite a bit of fallout. So I'll probably go back with just a little bit more foundation on my beauty blender kind of thing and just dab a little bit more foundation, or you can always just go ahead and do your foundation after you do your eye look. And then next, I'm just taking my brush and I'm just blending Sippy and Dogman together so that it's more of just a smoky brown eye. Alright, so next I'm going to take a small little shader brush. I'm going to be dipping into Mancat, so I'm just going to apply that just right underneath the lashes. And then I'm going to go back, dip into a little bit of Natural Peaches, and I'm going to use that to just sort of blend that out a little bit. Then lastly, I'm going to take a finger. You can use a brush if you like. I'm going to apply Dogman just right onto the inner corner. I might actually just go back in with the brush just so that I can blend that out a little bit, but that's going to make just sort of a more different inner corner color, not really highlight, but color. You guys know that I love adding different shades on the inner corner. I think it can make a look from sort of a traditional brown smoky eye into something a little bit more interesting. Just a black eyeliner has a little bit of gold sparkle in it. I'm just going to apply that to my waterline and then do a coat of mascara as well. I do have a little bit of stuff on from my previous video, but I'm just going to kind of go over that a little bit, just because I wiped my eyes and my lips away and it kind of just gets all jacked up from there. Okay, so contour is a little bit of NYX Taupe blush. I'm just gonna touch that up a little bit. For blush, I'm using Does This Thing Really Work, which conveniently is in this palette. And then for highlight, I'm actually gonna use a little bit of an oldie but a goodie. I'm gonna use MAC Vanilla Pigment. Oh god, yeah, I've missed that. That is like literally my personal, like, tried and true highlight. Guys, you know, if you guys have watched my videos at all for the last like bajillion years, you'll know that there was a time where this was the only highlight that I ever used, ever, and I pretty much wore this going out every day of my early 20s. Okay, so then for lips, there's a couple things that you could do. I think an orange would obviously go really good with this. However, I'm going to do something that I really wish would have been released in this collection. She does have 2 lip products that came out with this. I have one, I have the red, and then there was more of a light purpley grayish color. However, I do truly wish that they would have released like a swampy green color, and so that's kind of what I'm using today on the lips. This happens to be Juniper from Makeup Monsters, which to me is a really true sort of like pine tree swampy green. So yeah, just a brown smoky eye with a little bit of a different lip, as well as an orange sort of inner corner color. Again, just trying to make something a little bit more interesting for you guys that maybe isn't a look that you've seen already used with this palette. So please let me know in the comments down below if you happen to like this. So I hope you guys are doing good, and until my next video, I'll talk to you soon.